bit concerned I've got the wrong shoes on. I'm excited and also dreading this a little bit. I could feel them sliding. Oh boy. Oh, hey. That was close. And it's this bit here, really. I hate this bit. Oh yeah. Concentrate, don't die, don't die. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back, and welcome back to the Lake District. Today, we're going to go and hit Sharp Edge and Hallsfell Ridge. So if you are regulars to the channel and you've been watching Hiking the Wainwrights, you'll know that the next season is season 5, the Northern Fells. Now, when it comes to hitting Blencathra, because I work north to south, it's going to be one of the last fells that I do, and I kind of want to do a little bit of a circular route. So I'm probably going to go up via Blease Fell and then hit Mungrisdale Common at some point. And I just don't think I'm going to end up doing the edges. If you do the edges, you don't really do that much of the fell. So that's why I'm doing this today. I'm doing I guess a supplementary video that will tack on to the end of Hiking the Wainwrights, even though it's going to come out way before the rest of them. As I make my way up from the A66, slowly trudging up to Scales Tarn, let's have a look at the map and see precisely where we're going today. Out of breath already. Okay, from the A66 near Scales Farm, we're going to make our way up around the base of Scales Fell towards Scales Tarn. Then we'll traverse the short but not so sweet Sharp Edge that'll take us up to the summit ridge. Then across to the actual summit of Blencathra itself, before starting our descent along the incredibly exhilarating and arguably the better of the two ridges, Hallsfell Ridge. Then it's a simple stroll, except for one sketchy section, back to the van, and therefore the pub. So you have it. It's not a massive walk really in terms of distance, it's just the fact that it's a bit edgy. However, look at this, look at the view already. Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? And the sun has just risen. I don't know if it's all a bit burnt out, but it's about to pop up from behind Great Mel Fell. Gorgeous. So excited. Okay, let's push on a bit further and get to the point where we come round the corner and we get our first glimpse of Sharp Edge. Oh, that's nice. First bit of sunlight. Lovely. So after the initial climb out from the A66, which is it's not steep, but it's kind of constant and almost relentless, it sort of levels off a little bit here. Look at that, honestly, look at that flipping view. I was kind of hoping that wouldn't happen today because I've come super light bag, no camera, nothing. I was hoping that it would be a bit of a rubbish photography day. It's looking pretty good, damn it. Anyway, so yes, as you can see, it's still a bit of up, but it levels off in a minute. However, I'm a little bit concerned, you know. I'm a bit concerned I've got the wrong shoes on because, well, I chose these shoes, my La Sportiva TX5, I think they are. I keep forgetting the name of them, but they're great shoes. And last week when I was on the Cross Lakes expedition, they were brilliant, had such good traction that I thought, well, that's an obvious choice for today, I'll just use them. But just coming up here now, I've been slipping and sliding all over the place on the rocks here. Last time I came up here, I was wearing a pair of, I think it was Scarpa Boulder shoes, and they were mega grippy. I mean, they were so sticky. I just kind of zipped along and straight up, no problem, but yeah, we'll see. Slipping just on that little bit. Oh, this light is amazing. Gorgeous. Okay. First glimpse of the edge there, look. It kind of looks impassable from here, doesn't it? It just kind of goes mega steep towards the end. So as we make our way up to the edge, let's address that great big Blencathra shaped elephant in the room. I've been making Lake District based content on this channel since 2018, hitting lots of fells, multiple times, different routes, but never done Blencathra. Let me explain why. So as you know, before hiking the Wainwrights, I used to do the videos in a different style. I'd kind of set the camera up and walk to and from and all that business. It was a bit naff and a bit contrived, to be honest with you. So when it came to doing Sharp Edge, I'd kind of built it up into this great big thing where I thought, right, I need to do multiple crossings to get multiple camera angles, different shots. I need to bring the drone. I need to do this, all this and that, and you know, all kinds of weird cinematic stuff. There needs to be no one else on the edge. It needs to be quiet, so it needs to be summer, early morning, no wind. It needs to be dry. There needs to be no clag, so you can see everything, so I can get the drone up. There's all these factors that are completely out of my control. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So several times I almost did it, you know, I actually left the house and I drive up and oh, the weather's changed, damn it. And there was one time that I left the house, geared up for it, and then suddenly this like dread in my stomach, oh no, everything's gonna go wrong. So I just quit and came home. So there were several attempts to do it and then never got around to doing it. But as you know, since hiking the Wainwrights, I do everything POV now, point of view. So you're just seeing things as I'm seeing it, you know, in the same sort of way. None of that backwards and forwards stuff. It's much easier to film. It's less kind of perfect, which is all right, I like that. I think you guys do too. So here we are, we're doing it. We're actually finally gonna go and tick it off. And as I alluded to earlier on, we're gonna be hitting Blencathra again in the next season hiking the Wainwrights anyway. So that's gonna start imminently. So I'm looking forward to it. And it just means then that I'll have a couple of videos on the channel with different routes. So there'll be the edges route, and then there'll be a longer non-edge route where I can bring my camera as well, so that'll be good. It's all good, very excited. I'm excited and also dreading this a little bit. I wasn't this morning when I left the house, so I was kind of quite excited, but now I've felt how slippy my shoes are. I'm a little bit nervous. Look at it. It just looks impossible from here. And it's looking very nice back there. Wow, gorgeous. So yeah, let's keep going. Let's go up to Scales Tarn. I think I might put another layer on as we go across. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick you guys on my head. So you'd have to like balance there, you know, hopefully not fall off. And then all of you. And then I might put you back on my head again when we go down Hallsfell Ridge as well, because that's a little bit, it could be not sketchy, but you know, places where you need to put your hands down. Might be sketchy today with these shoes, who knows. Right, let's go up to Scales Tarn. So this is Scalesbeck, just dropping in from Scales Tarn. Nice, isn't it? That feels all right. It feels quite grippy. Some rocks are all right, some are just like glass. Okay, just getting to Scales Tarn. You can kind of see a little bit of it there, and you can see the path coming back down from the summit of Blencathra. So what you can do, and I've done this a few times, is you can do the edge, bomb it across the top, back down again, do it again, you know, just keep going round and round, because you've already got the height here, you know, you've done all the leg work, as it were. Just a little stroll up to the beginning of the edge now. So I'll get to about there and I'll stick you on my head. It sounds weird. Nice. The wind direction is southwesterly. It's about 20 today, which is quite high actually, gusting up to 30. Because it's a southwesterly, we should hopefully be kind of sheltered, but we'll see. Wow, I should have brought my camera. But yes, just getting to the end of the ridge now. It levels off a bit and then we start to go up. It doesn't really get sketchy until about that sort of area. Right, I'm gonna stick you on my head Good luck, guys. One last look back at that beauty before we all snuff it. Okay, let's do this. It's looking nice out there, isn't it? Wow. I hope you can see all right. I've got everything on full auto, so if it looks a bit rubbish, salt. I'll try not to talk too much across here as well. I'll try not to grunt too much either. It's a bit tricky though. Yeah, don't go that way. You're just delaying the inevitable. Okay, kind of getting to the beginning of the ridge now. God, I'm out of breath already. It's a little bit worrying. Looking terrifying. God, that wind's freezing. I've put my gloves on, I think. So let's, I could go around the edge here. Let's go up over the top here, kind of test the boots out, the shoes out, sorry, get warmed up for the rest of it. What's going on here? I can't see me. My thumb's disappeared. God. Amazing conditions. Okay, that's better. Can you see okay? Is it pointing the right way? I hope so. It's very, very difficult to tell. It's so nice having two hands on rock. Slips fell. I could feel them sliding. Oh boy. Be right. They'll have to be. Anything, I got no idea if you can see anything. Oh, hey, that was close. It just, honestly, can you see? It's like I've got wax on the bottom of my soles and my shoes. Eek. This is a dodgy bit, this bit. Let's have a little spin round. Where should we go? Come down on my ass. Kind of waxy feel to it. The drop down to there. Okay, so now approaching the what's known as the bad step, which is where most of the accidents have happened. And it's this bit here, really. I hate this bit. It's got too much of a lean on. It's not nice, but let's get on with it. And as you can see, polished to hell. So, hands on. And it's this bit here, look. It's just a little notch of a thing. Go. So that's kind of the worst of it done, really. Got a little bit here, there's a little bit of a scramblette up there. That's the worst of it done. I just want to check that I've filmed that okay. Hang on a second. So, like I said, you know, there's no avoiding that, I'm afraid. If you come round the side, I don't know if you can see it in this camera, there's a path going along there. But then you've got a really horrible climb up the side. You might as well just do the ridge, you know. Looks like someone's come up. I can see someone going down. Looks like someone's come to the ridge, decided, nah, it's too slippy, and sacked it off. Now, I've mentioned this on a previous video. I don't know when the hell that was, but scale tan is, first of all, looking beautiful. But the word tan is derived from the Norse word, the Old Norse word, tian. I think that's how you pronounce it, tian, which means tear or teardrop. And, you know, it does kind of look like a teardrop. Beautiful. Can you hear me? Right, got this little bit now. I guess it's these sorts of places now where you've done the worst of it and you switch off, and that's when you have your accident. So I'm going to stay focused and get up to the top, but I hope you're enjoying it. I am. I'd be enjoying it a little bit more if my shoes weren't so slippy. So you can kind of see where we want to go. I want to cut across somewhere. Might just drop down a bit and up that little rake there. Let's get onto the side here. Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't go straight up there. That looks like a polished hell. In a minute we'll get a great view looking back over the ridge as we get a little bit more height here. The problem is all this, everything's sloping downwards and it's very, very slippy. Jeepers. It's worse than the edge, you know. It actually is. Sorry about the grunting. Oh. Okay, I think that beginning section there is probably the hardest when it's a little bit damp like it is. Wow, look at that, it's all getting... Cloud base has come right down. Yeah, it's all kind of sloping downwards and it's all a bit greasy. So it's like trying to find half decent handholds and footholds. But from here on in, you can see there's quite a bit of stuff to get hold of. I shouldn't tumble too far if I do go. Oh, sorry, did I just bang you then? Oh. The summit's clagged in now. Yeah, I wouldn't like to do this with my big heavy camera bag. I think that would just be too much weight to lug up. It's looking good though, look at that. Spin you around. Ooh yeah, it's very atmospheric. It's a shame because I would like to bring my camera here. I suppose what I could do is drop down from the top a little bit, or maybe just stand at the top. That's some pretty special light, isn't it? Wow. Hopefully that's coming out all right. Okay, let's push on for this last section, get to the summit, a wee snack it, and then bomb it down Holsfell Ridge. I'm sorry if all you can see, by the way, is just rock. It's a tricky one to film. I mean, there's no way I could have filmed it with my hand, really, you know. Okay, that's kind of it. Done. Right, that's it, done. So, as you can see, it's just a straightforward path up now. It's a shame it's clagging in, really, isn't it? Damn it. Alright, well done gang, we made it. Still alive, we've still got a bit to go yet, look. The path of despair into the clag. But that is so atmospheric there now. I think we timed that just right because it is, as you can hear, the wind's getting up. Ooh, don't want to be falling here. Wind's getting up, we're in the clag. It's putting down a little bit of rain as well now. So yes, it's everything's going to get slippier. So I think we timed that right. That said, got Holsfell Ridge to go down yet. So, you know, we're not done yet. In fact, we've got this little wee scramble to do as well. Now with one arm. Not easy. Concentrate, don't die, don't die. Okay, scared the hell out of me. That's it, we're on the kind of summit ridge now, above the edge is down there somewhere. It's a real shame it's clagged in, but I guess that's just the way it is. Yeah, so let's kind of head over to the summit of Blencathra now. I just want to say, if you enjoyed that and you're new to the channel, then perhaps just, you know, have a look at some of my other videos, similar sort of stuff, maybe not so much scrambling, but definitely lots of hiking. And if you like it, maybe subscribe. Wow, nearly fell down there then. Because there's been a lot more of this stuff. Again, not so much scrambling, but certainly a lot of hiking videos, a lot of long distance walking videos coming. And as I've mentioned before, I'm going to be doing this until the day I die. So there's going to be a lot coming. Or not a lot, because I might die in the next 5 minutes going down here. It's nice to be back out in the lakes, to be honest with you. I have kind of missed it. I haven't missed that feel that you get when you're here. It's such a unique place, you know. Well, I mean, you guys that love the Lake District know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just got something about it. You know, not the highest mountains, certainly not the biggest area geographically, but it's just something about it. It's very hard to put my finger on it. I just can't. It just kind of gets under your skin, I suppose. And it's like a love thing, you know. And it's that old saying, the heart wants what the heart wants. It doesn't matter how, you know, how anybody else might see it. Beautiful place, love it. Okay, we see Scales Tarn down there now. It's kind of, we're not far off the bottom of the cloud base, and the edge kind of runs there. So yeah, like I said, what you can do if you're feeling fit and strong and you enjoyed it is you can bomb it back down to the Tarn and then cross over it again. It's not far down, you can see it's not far at all. But I mean, that's literally 3 minutes from the top of Sharp Edge. So this is why I don't really want to do this on the hiking the Wainwrights. It's just not enough. You don't see enough of Blencathra, so for that reason, when I get round to doing it in season 5, I'm coming up from, like I said, from Bleasfell right along the summit ridge because it's beautiful. And you know, the dream would be to get a bluebird day, you know, and that beautiful deep snow, looking across or looking south into Lakeland in its white rim, and it would be amazing. It'll be interesting to see how I get on actually going down Horsfell Ridge, because the last time I went down here, again it was in those bouldering shoes, just skipped down. I mean, I just literally ran pretty much, you know, right on the edge, right on the very, very edge. Whereas I don't know if I'll be able to do that today in these. I'm a bit disappointed, to be honest with you. Bleakosity to the max. Okay, here we are on the summit of Blencathra, aka Saddleback. There we go. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? So this was kind of put in fairly, well, 5 years ago maybe. Kind of donated by somebody because the other one was smashed up or nicked or something, I don't know. Well, this one's smashed up now. Some other chump has smashed it, which is a shame. Morning. That is the way to Bleasfell and Keswick and beyond. That's the summit ridge I was talking about. It's a great, it's like a diamond shape mountain this, it's lovely. I mean, you could come and do the edges and then walk down there, then walk back, but it just feels a bit rubbish really. Because we're going down here, this is it. This is Horsfell Ridge right here. So, as there are no views whatsoever, I can't show you anything, I can't point anything out to you, we might as well just get down and get back to the van. I'll do a little time check. It's 10 o'clock. Way too early for a pint, but by the time I get down there, maybe I don't know. We'll see. Just need to get down there first and be in one piece. Let's go, enjoy it. Get a brew, get another brew. I hope you had a brew before. If not, get one now. Woo. Yeah, there's absolutely no way I'm going down in these shoes down there. I did last time though, straight down the nose. What a shame. Oh, come on, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Slip sliding all over the place. Oh God. Okay. Okay, I just want to say before I continue, this particular ridge is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun if you've got the right shoes on. I'm a bit bit miffed really, because this is actually more fun than Sharp Edge by a long way. It's a fantastic ridge, look at it. Oh God. That was close, that was proper close. Almost spun around backwards off the hill. Oh man, that is just such a scene, isn't it? Oh, love it. The trouble is I've kind of like backed myself up onto the ridge now. I shouldn't be here. Oh, it's just too tempting. I have to stay low. It's not nice, is it, when you don't have any trust in your shoes? You might as well just have wheels on your feet. And look at that. It's just sliding everywhere. Doesn't it? I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick you back on my head because I'd like to have two hands here if possible. Let's go back up here and sort that out. Okay, hopefully you can see all right now. I mean, that just feels instantly better already, you know, just having two hands free rather than just the one. It still doesn't change the slippiness though. Let's get around this corner. There's actually, you know, so many good handholds like that, look, you can just grab hold of, it's alright, and just go down sort of backwards. This is Doddick Fell here, by the way. Great way up actually if you don't want to do any of the edges. It's a lovely, lovely hill, and as you can see, it's covered in the brown stuff, which is the pink and purple stuff in August. Very nice route up. Look at that. Threlkeld, Clough Head in the cloud there. Sorry, I'm looking all over the place. I keep forgetting that you're on my head. It's just like a playground, isn't it? All the way down. Let me know in the comments what shoes you wear when you're doing this sort of thing, you know, bit of scrambling, something we got to need a bit of grip on, quite smooth and also sometimes wet rock like this. Just let me know what you kind of always reach for, because it ain't these, I can tell you that now. Oh, look at that. What a view. Wonderful. So get off the ridge properly, and then I'll put you back on the stick. Put the stick back up your head. I'm hoping that you've seen things all right though. Oh God, I nearly fell forward. I've been the mountain bike, isn't it? Stop. Oh, it was amazing. I don't know if you heard that then, but the sound of the wind going through the bird's wings then were amazing. I thought it was a drone at first. Let's get into that little crack there. Okay, that's kind of it really. I mean, you can carry on obviously all the way along this little crest here, but it's done really. Let's have a look back up. Oh, can't see anything. Typically, you can't see a sausage. Right, let me put you back on the stick and then we can have a little chat. Alright, I've switched to onboard mic because it keeps raining and the other mic keeps getting wet, so it might just sound a bit windy now. This means I don't talk as much. Love that sound, you know, when you can hear the wind whipping through the grass and the bits of rock. It's going to be windy right there, I'll warn you now. Damn it, I jumped my head. It's really. Towards Keswick, that is gorgeous. I love days like this, you know, these kind of blustery, atmospheric days, because you're getting all this stuff all over the fells, just sticking to it and then revealing the odd crag every now and then hiding again, then you get sun hitting it, and well, you know, so I could just make out Castlereagh Stone Circle there as well, just illuminated by that beautiful patch of sun. Oh hell. Okay, so the van is kind of round about there. It's a bit of a shame because this ridge sort of goes off in the wrong direction. It'd be nice if it curved around back towards that direction, but it's not. Oh, look at it! Look at it! Oh, a bit of rain coming in from Keswick. Right over Dermot, look, coming this way in fact. Run away! Kind of got a little bit of shaftage coming down there, a little bit. In fact, there's definitely shaftage there. This path is a pain in the backside because it really is just taking us right to that farthest corner before we switch back the other way. Okay, it's kind of turning into a little bit of a postcard shot now. That would be a beautiful panoramic. Just take it all the way around here, look at that. Look at it. I mean, I don't know if it's coming out in the camera, but there's like orange bits in the trees now, so the canopies are starting to change. Oh, lovely. God. I'm a little bit overwhelmed, to be honest with you, just how gorgeous it is here today. And how happy I am to be back walking in the fells, you know. It kind of feels like I've been away for a long time, but I haven't at all. Look at that. Alright, back down the path. There's literally no shortcut. You can't come off. You've got to go right all the way to the end there, to the edge of the corner of the fell, as it were. Have you seen this? Are you looking at this? Honestly, just. And you know that saying, the silence was deafening. That's kind of how it feels now. It feels weird. I've got a very strange pressure feeling in my head. Everything's so quiet. There's no wind. It's bizarre. Really, really bizarre. Anyway, we've got to walk down this path now for a little bit. And like I said, there might be a little bit of a dip. I can't remember. But we'll deal with it. And then we'll get back to the van. Now, there is a pub by the van, but I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go somewhere that I've not been to for quite a while, somewhere familiar. Went there a lot through various seasons in hiking the Wainwrights, and I fancy going back. Yeah, see if you can guess which pub we're going to go to. A shortcut. Kind of looks like it, but it's a tick-infested shortcut. Right. Let's get to the van. I'm absolutely baking. I might have to strip off a few layers. That's looking amazing, isn't it? You've got to admit, that is postcardy stuff. Just gonna brought my camera. Gorgeous. That's lovely, isn't it? So that was Doddick Gill, which makes sense because it's a Doddick Fell here. And we're going to get across a place called Scaly Beck, and it might be Scaly Beck with that dodgy little slippy down climb thing. God, I don't remember this bit at all. There's a path there and a gate there, but it's a private, and I don't remember that. Maybe I just went through it last time, I don't know, but this is cruel. A cruel way to finish. Oh boy. It really is quite amazing how much horizontal distance I've travelled, you know, westward really, in that whole journey. Strange. A little bit going up over Sharp Edge, but it must be mostly coming down off, what's it called? Halsfell Ridge. I've just been walking down this path for what feels like 3 weeks. It's just mad. Is this it? This is it. It's just a little bit slippy, but I'm going to go around that way, I think, because that, you can see, polished to hell. I knew I wasn't going mad, I knew it was here somewhere. This is the final obstacle. God, it's really slippy. Onto there. I just don't trust my feet. I just don't. God, I don't remember this being this complicated at all. I might have to just put you away a minute while I get both hands on the rock again, because I need to figure out where I'm going. Well, I think in many ways that was sketchier than Sharp Edge. Looks nothing, but there's literally no handholds. Well, I'll tell you what, if you had grippy shoes, that would not be a problem, and it wasn't last time. That's why I don't remember being that much of an issue. A little bit of a down climb, but not kind of like, eek, I'm gonna die here. Which is what I thought then. Oh man, that's beautiful. Right, Scaly Beck crossed. That's it now, we're kind of on that final stretch to the van and pub. Still looking nice out there. Just changes every minute, you know, it's completely different, minute by minute. And it's not very often that the first gate to the whole video features right at the end. Here we go, enjoy. Ow, nearly killed myself. Okie dokie, right back down at the A66 and therefore the van. So thank you so much for watching. It's always a pleasure having you guys out with me. Like I said before, it does feel like you're here with me. Let's get to the pub and have a pint, see if you can guess which pub it is.